I am Odysseus, son of Laertes, known for my many trials. My journey home has been long and filled with great sorrow. I will provide safe passage to your native land. To Odysseus, our noble guest, may the gods grant him a safe journey to his homeland. The next morning, sailors loaded gifts onto their fastest ship, ready to carry the legendary king toward Ithaca. Odysseus boarded the ship, finally leaving behind the endless dangers that had followed him for so many years. As the ship crossed the peaceful sea, Odysseus finally fell into a deep sleep, dreaming of Ithaca. When he awoke, he found himself lying on the shores of Ithaca, his long journey finally coming to an end. But Odysseus did not immediately reveal himself. He needed to discover what had happened inside his palace.
You are finally home, Odysseus. Go now, unrecognized.
Disguised and unnoticed, Odysseus approached his own kingdom, preparing for the final part of his journey. Welcome, stranger. All guests come from Zeus. May Zeus bless you for your kindness. We still weep for our missing king. Ithaca never forgets Odysseus. His memory weighs heavy on our hearts, wherever he may be.
Meanwhile, Telemachus returned to Ithaca. I have searched across distant lands, but found no news of my father.
I am your father, Odysseus. No,
You cannot be my father.
I have finally returned home. My boy, I never thought I'd see you again. I'm here now, Dad. I'm not letting go.
We must strike at night, when they are drunk with wine.
I will hide the weapons.
Then, we reclaim what is ours.
Look at this pathetic piece of trash! No more food for you, beggar!
A small charity, great masters.
Tell me, stranger, have you news of my Odysseus?
He is near, my lady, and is surely coming home.
Whoever strings this bow and shoots through 12 axes, him will I follow and take as my husband.
The suitors eagerly accepted the challenge, never realizing the mysterious beggar was preparing to reveal his true identity. One by one, the powerful suitors tried to bend Odysseus' enormous bow, but none could even string it.
He thinks he can string it.
Dogs! You thought that I would never more come home. Prepare to die, for I am Odysseus! You sought to steal my kingdom, now you face your king! At last, Odysseus returned to his palace. Peace finally returned to Ithaca. After years of hardship, he was home again.
Prove to me that you are truly my husband.
No other man can move our bed.
Move the bed outside our chamber.
No one can move that bed. I built it from a living olive tree.
Move the great bed outside the chamber, servants.
Who has moved my bed? I built it myself around a living olive tree. No living man could ever budge our bed. I built it myself around a living olive tree, rooted deep within the ground. I built our bed around that living olive tree. No mortal could ever move it.
After 20 years of separation, Odysseus and Penelope were finally reunited.
Father, it is I, your son, returned at last. Odysseus, my boy!
But peace did not immediately return to Ithaca, because the families of the fallen suitors wanted revenge. A final confrontation seemed unavoidable, threatening to plunge Ithaca into another cycle of violence and suffering.
Hold your hands from fierce battle, men of Ithaca. Stop the conflict and accept peace under Odysseus' rule. This is the will of Zeus. Let no man disobey.
At last, Ithaca became peaceful again, and Odysseus could finally begin rebuilding the life he had lost. His journey had lasted years, but the greatest treasure was not gold or glory, it was finally returning home. The Odyssey ends with Odysseus reunited with his family, but the meaning of his journey reaches far beyond Ithaca. His story became a powerful symbol of perseverance, showing how determination can keep someone moving through even the darkest moments. Odysseus was not the strongest warrior, but his intelligence, patience, and ability to adapt repeatedly saved his life. His greatest challenge was not always defeating monsters, but controlling his pride, resisting temptation, and making difficult choices. Penelope's loyalty became equally important, showing that Odysseus was never the only person waiting and suffering through those 20 years. Telemachus also changed during the journey, growing from a young boy into a confident man capable of standing beside his father. Together, their stories transformed the Odyssey from a simple adventure into a tale about family, identity, loyalty, and home.
For ancient Greeks, the story also carried lessons about hospitality, pride, courage, cleverness, and respect for the gods.
The Odyssey was traditionally attributed to Homer, an ancient Greek poet whose exact identity and historical life remain uncertain.
Whether every event happened cannot be proven, but the story has survived years.
The Odyssey was likely shaped from older oral traditions. Generations of storytellers preserved its characters. They saved its adventures and memorable scenes. Eventually, these stories were written down in ancient Greece, allowing Odysseus's incredible journey to survive for future generations.
The poem became one of the foundations of Western literature, influencing writers, artists, filmmakers, and storytellers for centuries.
Even today, people recognize names like Odysseus, Penelope, Circe, the Cyclops, and the legendary city of Troy.
But the real power of the Odyssey comes from something simple. Everyone understands the desire to find their way home.
Odysseus crossed dangerous seas, faced impossible creatures, and lost nearly everything. Yet I will never abandon my dream.
His journey reminds us that reaching a destination is sometimes less important than the person we become along the way.
The ancient Greeks turned this idea into one of history's greatest stories, blending adventure, mythology, tragedy, humor, and human emotion. Thousands of years later, the same story continues appearing in books, movies, television, games, and modern adventures. The legend of Odysseus has survived because his struggles still feel human, even though his world was filled with gods and monsters.
But there is another question. Could some places from Odysseus' journey have been inspired by real locations around the ancient Mediterranean? Historians have searched for possible locations connected to Ithaca, Troy, and other places mentioned in the ancient poem. Troy itself was once considered purely legendary, until archaeologists uncovered the remains of an ancient city at Hisarlik in modern Turkey. The discovery proved that a major ancient settlement existed there, although connecting it directly to Homer's exact story remains debated. Some researchers have also proposed real Mediterranean islands as possible inspirations for places described during Odysseus' voyage. However, no evidence proves that the Cyclops, Sirens, or other supernatural creatures actually existed as described in the poem. The Odyssey may therefore combine memories of real places with imaginative storytelling passed through generations. That mixture of reality and myth may be one reason the story has remained so fascinating for thousands of years. The ancient world was filled with unexplored seas, distant islands, and dangerous journeys, creating perfect conditions for legendary stories. And somewhere between history and imagination, the unforgettable journey of Odysseus became the Odyssey we know today. The Trojan War itself may also contain memories of real conflicts, although the exact events described by Homer cannot be proven. Ancient Troy stood near important trade routes, making the city valuable to powerful kingdoms around the Aegean world. This strategic location may help explain why stories of Troy and its legendary war became so important. Odysseus, however, became famous for something different: his remarkable ability to survive when strength alone was not enough. Again and again, clever decisions rescued him from situations where an ordinary warrior would have been completely defeated. But his greatest weakness was often his pride, especially when he allowed his desire for recognition to overcome caution. His decision to reveal his name to Polyphemus,
"I am Odysseus, son of Laertes, King of Ithaca,"
became one of the most dangerous mistakes of his entire journey. That single moment of pride helped bring Poseidon's anger upon him, turning a journey home into years of suffering.
The story therefore presents Odysseus as neither perfect nor invincible, but as a complicated hero who learns through painful mistakes.
That human imperfection may be exactly what makes Odysseus's legendary journey feel surprisingly real after thousands of years.
Odysseus also learned that returning home was not simply about reaching Ithaca. He had to become worthy of his place again.
He lost friends, faced loneliness, carrying memories that would remain with him forever.
Lady Penelope, of us to be your husband!
By day, she wove the great shroud in the public eye. But by night, she undid her work to delay remarriage. For years, this clever deception gave her time, proving that intelligence was not limited to Odysseus alone.
Telemachus also faced pressure. He grew up without his father. Strangers attempted to control his family's home. His journey to search for news of Odysseus marked the beginning of his transformation into a confident young man.
Together, we'll take back what's ours.
For our family's future. Are you really my father?
I am your father, my son.
While Odysseus crossed oceans, his family fought their own battle back home. Subscribe and comment to watch part 3. Subscribe and comment to watch part 3.